Protesters and police clash once again in Baton Rouge tonight with almost 180 arrests there since Friday. Good evening, everyone, and thanks for watching. I'm Katie Moore. Today, several groups staged demonstrations in Baton Rouge to protest the killing of Alton Sterling by police. Some were peaceful, but the police response there is drawing criticism. Wynton Yates was at the protest scene near Government Street and East Boulevard, and he joins us now live with the latest. Wynton, have things calmed down there?
Katie, what you see behind me is a totally different scene than what was here just a couple of hours ago. Hundreds of protesters had taken to the streets in the wake of the Alton Sterling shootings to make their voices heard. And what started out as a peaceful protest ended with 48 people arrested.
What's going through my mind is a little bit of fear, you know, because obviously when you're here on site and you see police here and their guns out, then the first thing you're thinking is that this can easily escalate and be a whole other situation.
We paying y'all to kill our kids out here.
There's a lot of confusion. I think that there's a little bit of a misperception of what a protest is.
Peace.
A protest actually does interrupt everyday activity. That's the whole point of it. Protesting is simply saying that I'm uncomfortable with what's taking place, and I want to see a difference. The people that have been out here were very peaceful. I believe that this activity could actually incite people to more anger and frustration, and I'm concerned about that. The breakdown that we're seeing all the way around is because there's not a lot of dialogue and discussion taking place, you know, amongst racists, amongst law enforcement and citizens. There's not enough dialogue that's taking place. So without actually having conversations, then you can't have an understanding.
This is the only warning you will receive. You will disperse now or you will be placed under arrest.
I believe the quicker we get to dialogue, where there can be more understanding, the easier that we'll be able to get through this.
Put the guns down! Put the guns down!
People just want to be heard. Literally, when people protest, it's just to be heard. It's not to incite anger. It's not to try to cause a ruckus. It's saying, I have something to say and I want to be heard. And that's all that people are trying to do.
You are not your uniform! Hands up! Don't shoot! Hands up! Don't shoot!
This is a peaceful group of people.
Black lives matter! Black lives matter!
This is a diverse audience of people.
Black lives matter! Black lives matter! Black lives matter!
You know, this is people from all races coming together saying that this is an issue that needs to be heard. And I don't think that this is necessary. I think that it actually adds to the problem as opposed to resolving the issue.
The world is watching! The world is watching! The world is watching!
That man we talked to was Ronaldo Hardy. He was nice enough to stop and talk to us for just a moment. Earlier, we got a chance to talk to some local law enforcement at a press conference, and they told us Thursday they arrested over 32 people, and yesterday, or Friday, excuse me, they arrested 101 people. Reporting live in Baton Rouge, Wynton Yates, Eyewitness News.
All right, Wynton, thank you. And tonight, the Baton Rouge Police Department used a device to try and disperse the protesters that it has never used before. It's called an LRAD, and that stands for Long Range Acoustic Device. So let's take a listen. You also heard a little of that in Wynton's piece. The sirens were used for the first time in the U.S. by Pittsburgh police in 2009 against protesters at the G20 summit. The devices were also used against protesters in Ferguson, Missouri 2 years ago. LRADs can reach volumes of 160 decibels, which is louder than professional fireworks or jet engines.